Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I'm a little congested. Allergies are acting up right now, flaring their head. So welcome to my channel. This video is made for the Pacific Northwest Demonstrator event, Bremerton, Washington. This is project number 6. And of course, I'm sharing it with you because I love sharing what I do. And I am holding a live event in the middle of July for a Facebook group. I didn't start the group. It's just most of the events for this group are in Eastern Washington or are in an area that I cannot attend. So I decided last year to hold an event for those in my area that are welcome to come. And this is one of those projects. So this is what I call a cardstock event, as there is no cash exchanged. They just have to bring in cardstock to pay for the event. They bring me some cardstock, and they also have to bring they have to cut a few pieces of cardstock at home and bring with them. So this, not all of the projects, just a couple. This project, they were asked to bring in 2 pieces of white that are 4 by 5 1/4 and a piece that is 1 1/2. This happens to be thick. It just happens to be a scrap piece I had. 1 1/2 by 4. And of course, their envelopes for the event. We are using the Labeled with Love bundle, which includes this brand new stamp punch, and this adorable stamp set. We, of course, are going to be using this one. We're going to be using Happy Birthday and the butterfly, possibly that Enjoy Your Day for the inside. But we are pairing it with an online exclusive, which is full of fun. Yes, filled with fun. This is the French version, as a friend purchased this one on accident and they offered to send it to me, and she is one of my subscribers. Thank you very much, Kathy. So I'm using this for the event. We are using the wagon, the flowers, and possibly this one and the little wheel. So let me show you what else. What you would have received at the event is my this large window envelope and 3 things inside. The mailer piece for the clear envelope, a balmy blue card base, which is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, and a little baggie full of shaker bits that I made up. So that's going back into this because this is somebody's envelope. That's going back into my box of goodies. And we are going to get started. Now, originally I tried to change my design and I had to scratch that video and restart again. So the first thing we are going to do is find my envelope full of goodies right here. Yes. All right. Here is my mailer. I want to get this done. And we are going to be stamping Happy Birthday and this butterfly. Yes, it's a birthday card. I'm not using the presents, but that's okay. I want to stamp my butterfly. Nope, I wanted to do, you see me, I'm like, oh, I want to stamp my butterfly in balmy blue to tie in with our balmy blue card base. So we're going to do that. I have to do this mushy smushy. These are new. I just want... This is the solid image of the butterfly, but I want this lighter version of it. And this gives me practice, right? So I'm going to stamp off, stamp up here. Ta-da! That's what I want. And then we are going to use this little spot, really old. I had to re-ink it. I still have some basic black ink that tells you how long I've been doing this. On and off as a demonstrator. So now we're going to line up our butterfly like that. There's our butterfly. The Happy Birthday. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm using spots for this event. Going to use those things I have. We are going to stamp this in Daffodil Delight at the bottom. Stamp off and then stamp. We're going to do this like 3 times. Stamp off. just kind of making it look like confetti in the background. Yes, there is a little confetti stamp, but we are using these just for the background to stamp happy birthday. Just to add a little bit more to it. So I do realize this is going to have to go on that side. So we are going to stamp right here. Happy birthday. Could have been darker. But that's good. This is for the envelope. Ta-da! Now you address that and it's good to go. Let's go ahead and stamp from the Labeled with Love, the label, the outline of it. And this is going to be in Balmy Blue. All right. And then, of course, our happy birthday. Let me move that out of my way. I am going to stamp it off over here. And then we're going to stamp those presents again, lightly, in the, let me set this down here, in the Daffodil Delight. So stamp off, and we're going to put our little presents right here. There we go. Now we are ready to punch. We could have fit one right there, I bet, but we're not going to. We can put an embellishment there. Now, like I said, this is thick. It's going to take a little bit more. There we go. Our label is all done. Ta-da! Label done. Check. Moving on. We are now going to stamp for the card. We're going to work on the inside just because I want to, right? So we're going to put Enjoy Your Day. And this one, we are going to stamp in that little basic black. Enjoy Today. And then where is my little presents? We're going to go ahead and get this all done. We're going to stamp off, stamp, stamp off, and stamp up there. Yes, I know we have these flowers. We're using flowers instead of the presents. So we are going to stamp these down here. And these, I used basic gray in my sample. Or did I use Memento? I can't remember. Well, you know what? We're going to use this little spot. We're going to see how it works out. All right. Let's go ahead. And now I'm not going to be coloring the flowers on the inside. That's just there for decoration. We could have even stamped some on the bottom. So this is now done. Now we're going to work on our front piece. And we need the wagon. Balmy Blue. Now you want to stamp it about an inch up from the bottom. Bye. Okay, Lucy apparently went out here with me. Next, we're going to stamp our flowers. And you're wondering, why didn't she use the little presents in it? The presents didn't come out well. The color choice that I tried just didn't come out well. And I originally started with the flowers, and I liked that idea. And I really liked using the butterfly. So we can probably do this. I want to show you. This is going to come off to the side. So I have room to stamp a butterfly like right here. And I really like the butterfly. So that's what we're going to do. We might stamp the butterfly now. The wings. We did it in Balmy Blue on the cover, but I bet I can get that better. I might have to get another Memento pad. I was trying. So you'll probably have Memento at the table. Let's see if I can get this really close. Sorry, you may not see it. Nope. I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. We will be using Memento, but I'm gonna finish using it as it is. We are going to change up the solid image of the butterfly to the daffodil. We're going to stamp off and then stamp on top of our butterfly again. There you go. So now we can color in, and you can, when you make a mistake like that, take a Sharpie. I am going to go in. There's these little dots, so I'm just drawing like little circles in here. Trying to fill in my black lines that didn't do so well when I inked it up. So just coloring in my body and getting, so you can fix mistakes like that without stamping directly back on it, just with a black pen. So now it's stronger, it looks good. Yeah, I will be giving you guys a black pen because I outlined the wagon. The wagon, you may not want to do this, but I am. So I started here. I don't need to do where the wheels go, but this little pen I'll have to stick in my box because our black wheels are going to go there. And you won't see them if you stamp them. If you want to outline that part, go ahead. So up here, in between our flowers, I just think that looks much better. I think we're still going to use this little black spot for the event, but just for the little wheel. Because it does work really well for the little wheels. Otherwise, I would use a basic gray. This was a brand new spot. I just had to re-ink it. I'd never had the opportunity to use it before. So there's my little wheels. Now we get the fun part of coloring it in. And I don't have a soft seafoam marker. All I have is a retired Pear Pizzazz. Sorry, but that's what's going to be available. So we're just adding a little color to our stems and our leaves. You could use the blender pen. I'm going to be using the blender pen down here in the bottom. So the centers are Lemon Lolly. Soft, pretty yellow. Then our flowers are Fresh Freesia, and we're going to make them two-tone by adding a little bit of Berry Burst to them. So well, I guess to finish this off, I do need to. I was like, well, I don't need to finish coloring this in. Please feel free to fast forward this part. Sorry, I don't have another available. And I do need to color these in. So we'll just try to hurry this along. Some of you may choose not to color these in at the event. You can take them home in color, but then you couldn't finish the card. But that's why I'm doing the videos, so that you can choose to take home the projects as long as you get everything stamped. I also will be demonstrating 3 different projects that are not on the menu. One at 1 o'clock, one at 2, and one at 3. Simple, just little extra little bits. All right, and that little bit there, and you can see I missed this one. So I asked the demonstrators to bring a blender pen. Let me grab mine, my really old one. And I'm going to have soft sea foam, probably a block or a tile or something. But for my video, I'm just going to use this. Now, I start and I drag it out, pick some up, drag it out, tap it off. I am going to go under the wheelbarrow first, because that's where it's going to have the shadow in the darkest. Okay, under here, I'm going to make a little bit of a grassy area here. Now I can pick this up, and I'm just going to scribble, scribble, scribble. You're not going to see all of this. It's just to ground our wagon a bit. All right, so that's all there is to that. Now we can put our card together. So give me a second to move anything that can harm our project. Close up the ink pads. Push that away, that away. The markers need to go over there. And these are our pieces we have. This is the inside of the shaker card, the outside of the shaker card, the inside of our actual card. Now, this is going to be your shaker card, believe it or not. And I'm going to have my little guillotine here for you guys. You're going to cut off 3.5 inches. And I want to look at it just to make sure that I'm not making a mistake. So that's perfect. 3.5 inches. I'm going to have a sample, this laying out, so you can see. So this piece now, we may need, I'm going to have to try to remember, 4.25. Right there. Yes, that's right. We are going to now glue. I might have to. Is my wagon crooked? It looks like my wagon is crooked. It's all right if it is. Nope, that's perfect. We just need to glue it in place. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I stamped this little bit all over in the background. And I did it in Fresh Freesia. I know that's what I did it in. But do we want to add? It just needed. See, it just made it. So let me grab the Fresh Freesia. It is Fresh Freesia. It is. Okay, so back to the stamping pad. Sorry about that, guys. But I was looking at this and I'm like, something is missing. So we're going to take the little confetti, stamp off. Stamp off. We're just filling in space. A little confetti never hurt anybody. And hopefully those who come to the event come to stamp. After all, that's what it's all about. So we're going to go around our flowers here and ink me up in the process. Turn it. I mean, last year everybody ended up so quickly, so I'm not afraid to have a little bit more in-depth projects, meaning you got to do a little bit more for this event. So we're going to go there, stamp off, fill it in. There. Now turn it this way. There we go. Now that looks good. We could have done that in balmy blue. Maybe I'll suggest we do it in balmy blue because it'll go with the envelopes. Okay. Well, no, I'm going to leave it in fresh freezer. I like purples. So we are leaving it as it is, my envelope. So we cut off 3.5 inches. Now we need to glue this down into our shaker envelope, which is just a large window envelope. So I'm going to open this up, glue this down here. I'm going to look at my wheels as I do that, try to get them straight. Now I got a little bit there, that's okay. I'm just going to wipe it off. Now this part, you're just going to use your bone folder and crease over it like that. Okay, but you don't want to glue anything. Right now, we need to empty our little bag of bits. I got tape on mine. I ran out of baggies at the time I was putting these up. So let me grab a spoon. I had a spoon. Hold on. There it is. And I am going to stick a spoonful of my bits in here. That one looks like it has more. So into, oh yeah, that's more than enough. I don't need any more. So I'm going to now flip this over. That's a lot of shaker bits in there. Oh my gosh, I have given you guys so many. So now we're going to glue everything below this line shut. I'm probably going to have to demonstrate how to do this. Or maybe I'll have my iPad out there and you guys can watch the video. Have it sitting at the spot. So that's glued shut. Now, what you want to do is take some scissors, miter the edges, or take a piece of pie out, and then you could just glue these together, but what I did is I just took my scissors and I'm just going to cut this bit off of the back. I don't want that. Personally, you can just glue it all together. It's going to be fine. Now I will tell you, I tried to do a shaker card with just paper, and it doesn't move the same as other bits. I don't know if it's because of the dimension. It just doesn't use. So there is, look at that. That's so good. So cool. Oh, I'm excited. Yes, I am excited. So we're going to glue this one now to the inside of our card. I mean, if you wanted to sit there and color the flowers in... Oh, I forgot to show you how to do the flowers. I forgot. I was so excited. I forgot to add this. So let me show you on here. I'm not going to do them all on camera. I'll have to go back and fill them in. I just can't believe I forgot that. So we did the lemon lolly, right? For the centers. I can't believe I forgot to show you that. It happens. So, wrong one. We're just going to do this flower. So we're going to color this flower in. Right? Take the berry burst and just do the centers. And it does add so much to the flowers. I can't believe I forgot that. I can't open it up now, guys. It just won't work that way. So we are just going to leave it as bit as it is. And that little bit will just be a faux pas. I get so excited sometimes. I will finish coloring these in after the video is done. So this goes on the inside. And our shaker bit is going on the outside, of course. I do want to get a little closer over there. I do apologize about forgetting about the berry burst on the flowers, but that's what happens sometimes. And this is just going to go on the front. So, did that just bust through there? That was a piece of glass. I'm going to have to put something there. Huh. That was inside my shaker bits. Alright. I need, this will have to do. This is just sitting here. Not good idea. Have something that can bust through there. Oops, that didn't even get over there all the way. I'll put a glue dot in there. Give me a minute. All right, so happy birthday. That's weird. Nothing else is like, that's just really weird that that happened. Okay, so this is going to get glued down with dimensionals. If I can find them. There they are. Underneath a whole bunch of stuff. Up at the top, happy birthday. Yeah, I'm not crazy about these, what I've got going on here, but these were out, so we're going to use them. There's one. This one, I need to move that. That just is not cool. I have to cover up my hole because that just isn't right. Okay. And then this one will stick down here. And I didn't color the center of my wheels. But anyways, that's my shaker card. Hopefully, we have better luck at the event and nobody punctures theirs. I'm not sure. Nothing else is doing that. It was a piece of like that, and it just went right through it. But that is a fun shaker card. Now things are getting stuck right there. That is cool. And I hope you guys think so too. I would love to know your opinions on it. Sorry about the pieces I forgot. As you see, that really shows up really well. And this, it's in need of it. But it's going to show everybody what to do and how to use these envelopes as a shaker card. And I just cannot stop doing that. That is really fun. So let's get our envelope and I'll show you. Where's my mailer? I do like the butterfly better in the Daffodil Delight. And I think the little presents there, the flowers, great, cute different little card. I hope everybody at the event enjoys this. If you went to the event, would you let me know if you're watching this video, if you enjoyed it? And if not, I hope those of you who are watching this enjoyed this video. If so, please feel free to let me know. And I invite you to come back and visit me again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.